Hey, how's it going? This is Josh, and this is episode 24 of Manga with Josh titled Reborn Rich. This series that I'm about to talk about is something that actually inspired one of my light novels. And before I talk about it, let me just give you the popularity. So, unlike Japanese manga, because this is a manhwa, they don't really talk about how many volumes sold. But what's known about it is for the webtoon views of English readers, there's over 27 million views. There's over 300,000 English subscribers to this. It's been going on for 4 years. And it's one of the highest profile business themed regression series in Korea. So what does that mean? You should read it, and here's why. It's 215 chapters of pure gold. It's not a battle manhwa, it's not Miram, it's nothing like that. It is a business manhwa. What do I mean by business manhwa? So the main character is a fitzer. He's basically the Ray Donovan of the manhwa. He's been working for the largest Korean family and conglomerate, essentially Samsung, who owns everything in Korea. They're a big family, so they have billions of dollars. They own so much industries. And guess what? The family frames and murders him. And he dies. And he gets reincarnated as the youngest grandson of the head and the founder of the company. And he uses his knowledge of real estate, stocks, the economics from his growing up to create his own wealth and become his grandfather's favorite grandson. What does that mean in layman's terms? He uses insider trading to make a lot of money and gain positions in certain markets like film, because his father works in the film industry away from his own father's company, away from Samsung. He partners with his father to bring certain films and get the rights for Korea. So why do I like it? Here's the thing. Because he's vindictive because of what that family put him through. He doesn't want to just make money. He wants to control the family. He wants to be the chairman of the company and lead to his downfall. He wants to just absorb everything. But to do so, he needs money. He needs to grow enough money that he could stand on his own outside his family name. He also needs to get the shares of the company because it's owned, most of the shares, majority of the share, over 51%, over 50% is owned by the family. Mostly his grandfather, his uncles, things like that. And there's family dynamics with certain members of the family. And it's real good. And the reason I like it is because I like business. And it's not your traditional manhwa with the systems, power scaling. He doesn't have any of that. He just has his own knowledge from everything he went through in his previous life with certain stocks, with certain new policies that come into place. There are certain things that have similar stories where you have someone who gets a system and becomes rich. You have another one where he becomes rich because he takes his grandfather's loan shark business and goes completely different. But no, this one, it's about a guy who was wronged by the family and wants revenge in the best way possible by taking over. And you just see the dynamics between how he interacts before he gets power and when he gets the power. Also, the team he builds around him is pretty good. And as I said, it's 215 chapters. But here's something that you wouldn't expect. So the series started in 2022. That's why I said almost 4 years. But they made a live action for it as well. Isn't that insane? It tells you something. It tells you that it's a great series. Literally, the year came out. If you want to take a look at the live action, the K-drama, it's called Song Joong Ki. SONG space JOONG hyphen KI. And it was one of the biggest K-dramas of the year. And it made more people read it. And I think you should. Because, as I said, it's a great series. 215 chapters. A lot has happened. Trust me, a lot of stories has happened from chapter 1 to now. I'm not going to ruin what happened, but you should read it. And as I said, it did inspire one of my own series, which is even stronger. And in case you want to read my series, this is my plug because I sponsor my own stuff. My series is not the same story, of course. It's a guy from Brooklyn who becomes a chaebol's grandson. It's called I Died in Brooklyn and Became a Chaebol's Grandson. The books are on Amazon, so if you have Amazon Kindle Unlimited, you can read them for free, or you can purchase them. And the kicker here, guess what? Book 1 is an audiobook on Spotify. So if you're listening to this on Spotify and you have audiobook credit, you can get it on Spotify for free. Or if you want to just buy it, it's the same price, $2.99, as Amazon. So it's up to you. There's 5 books in my series. And that's it for this plug. And also for this episode of Manga with Josh. Short, sweet, we get straight to the point. Definitely take a look at it, read it, and let me know what you think about it. If you enjoyed this episode, stay tuned for the next episode where we talk about some random series that you never heard about, but you should.